Hi there, welcome to the channel. My name is Maria. Today's episode, I'm going to make a delicious, easy peasy chicken souvlaki with homemade tzatziki sauce. I won't have any cucumbers in it because Alan doesn't like cucumbers. He just walked by. Anyhow, every time he walks by and I'm doing an intro, he's like, cuckoo. He's such a lovable guy. Anyhow, stay tuned. I hope you enjoy this video. Follow along with the recipe. It'll be linked down below. And hope you enjoy this as much as I will. He's such a lovable guy. The ingredients for this souvlaki dinner, we need a couple of large chicken breasts. I've got mine thawed already. We need some rice, some olive oil, some Greek yogurt, garlic powder, oregano, fresh lemon, garlic, onion, salt and pepper. We've got red, green, and yellow sweet pepper, some cherry tomatoes, some fresh parsley, some black olives. In this case, they're not Greek olives, they're Spanish olives because I love Spanish olives. You'll need a chopping board and a couple of skewers. And for the side, I'm just doing up a Brussels sprout. They're baby Brussels sprouts. I'm going to add some olive oil and garlic to it. They're just thawing in that pan right now, and I'll show you how I finish it off. So that's it for the ingredients. So let us start. Okay, I've got my chicken breast here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them in cubes. We don't want them too small, and we don't want them too large. We're going to cut them in cubes so that we could skewer them. I've got 2 skewers here. So I would say about that, an inch cube. I'm gonna get all that done. And then I'm gonna take my fresh lemon juice, garlic, a little bit of olive oil, and marinate the chicken. We don't want to make the chicken cubes too large. We want to keep them as evenly as possible because of the cooking. We want to make sure they cook equally and not one cooks more than the other and gets dried out. We don't want that to happen. So once we have them marinating in our lemon juice, we're going to leave them in there until we're ready for the barbecue, which won't take long. So there you go, all done. So I'm going to drizzle a little bit of olive oil. I'm just going to wash my hands. Always wash your hands when handling chicken. All right, so we're going to take our garlic. And I hope I have my garlic press here. It's probably downstairs. Okay, I'll have to go grab that. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got my garlic press. I had to go get it from Alan. We only have the one, I guess. We used to have 2 in the house. I'm not sure what happened to it. So I've cubed the chicken, as you've seen, and we're going to add now about a teaspoon or so of olive oil. I'll make that a tablespoon. And some salt and pepper. Freshly ground salt. Pepper. Be generous. Some salt. This is our marinade. Put this away. And I'm gonna put my cloves of garlic into my press here. I'm gonna probably do about 6 because I love garlic. It's so yummy. And it's so good for you too. All right, so that's 3 small. I'm gonna add a couple more. I like it extra garlicky. And if you don't like it that garlicky, you don't have to put as much. I know I mentioned this before in another video, but the garlic in Madeira is quite flavorful, but it doesn't leave a smell on your fingers after you're done handling it. Once you wash your hands with soap, the smell disappears. And I have never had that same experience back in Canada with the garlic that we use in Canada. We're going to use about a teaspoon of oregano and our lemon juice, half a lemon. I can use more, but in this case I won't. It's only 2 chicken breasts. Don't think I need any more than that. Get all that nice juice out of the lemon as you can, as much as you can. All right, should be about 1/4 cup. Yum, yum, yum. Smells really nice. All right, and that's all we need for our marinade. I'm gonna give that a stir. And set it aside until we're ready to put it on our skewers and barbecue. Chicken doesn't take long to cook. The last thing you want is to slow cook it because it'll just dry out the chicken. So I'm not going to put the chicken on the barbecue until my rice is done. Rice doesn't take long to cook. Okay, that's our marinade. There's our chicken, all marinated. I'm just going to set it aside. So I've got the basmati starting a rolling boil here. I've got the frying pan with my onions and peppers and a heaping tablespoon of butter. And the whole idea with this is just to soften it up. We're not going to add anything to that at this moment. Let's just continue to cook. Got the rice going on. And give it a couple of more minutes. Okay, so if you don't have this pepper paste, not to worry, but I'm going to add a teaspoon of it with this onion and the tricolored peppers. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. You can substitute it with a teaspoon of tomato paste. So it's got enough salt. We'll throw that into our rice. I'm just going to grab a little bit of this water from the rice and try to grab all those delicious bits in the pan. I'm going to give this a stir. Rice doesn't take long to cook. Now, at this point, I will taste it for salt. I'm not going to put the parsley in just yet. I only put the parsley in when the rice is completely cooked. So I will give this a test. I'll have to put more salt. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of salt. Stir it and give it another taste test. Okay, just cover it up, turn off the heat and let it sit. Before I make the tzatziki sauce, I went ahead and turned on the burner for our Brussels sprouts. This will be a side dish with our rice and chicken. So I had it frozen. I had it thawing for about not quite half an hour. Now I'm going to go and boil it, and I like to cook it not mushy. Okay, next we're going to make our tzatziki sauce. In this bowl I have the Greek yogurt and white wine vinegar. I'm taking half a lemon and squeezing all that goodness out. Well, it's about 1 tablespoon of lemon. If you don't have fresh lemon, just use the liquid lemon, like the store-bought lemon juice is fine. Make sure that it's real lemon juice. Don't want to cheat on that because that really gives it that extra flavor. We're going to add here a half a teaspoon of olive oil. We have 2 cloves of garlic, and I'm going to use my handy press here. 2 nice sized cloves of garlic. We're going to press that into our tzatziki. And I'm sorry, that was 1 tablespoon of olive oil, not 1 teaspoon. We're going to stir that up and add some salt, about half a teaspoon of salt here, some fresh cracked pepper. Love cracked pepper. And that pretty much completes our tzatziki. Now, I did say that I was not going to place cucumber. Usually we chop up cucumber fine and combine that into the yogurt mixture, but in this case Alan does not like cucumber, so I don't make it with cucumber. So you can add a cucumber if you'd like. I love the tzatziki just this way. It's great. Just give it a nice mix, taste, and what you're tasting is for salt and pepper. I like to chill the tzatziki until we're ready to use it. We got our Brussels sprouts boiling, and we'll get ready to prepare that. Simple, just olive oil and garlic. I'm going to strain those Brussels sprouts. So the Brussels sprouts will have a quick fry with a little bit of olive oil and some sea salt, and that's all I'm going to put on it. I'm just going to go ahead and get that ready. All that's left to do is just barbecue the chicken skewers, and that's it. Now, that's heating up. I'll add a little bit of olive oil and some sea salt and then turn that off. What I've done here is I've chopped up the balance of the red, yellow, and green sweet peppers into bite size. I've added some cherry tomatoes I've split in half. Fresh parsley, I didn't chop it, I just took it off the stem. I gave it a good wash. Fresh parsley and a nice stir there. And we'll add some, well, I've got black olives and green olives because Alan doesn't like black olives, so you can have the green olives. And to that, I'll add a little bit of salt and pepper and then drizzle it with just a touch of lemon juice and olive oil just before we're ready to eat. And the last thing to do here is get our chicken cubes onto the skewer and barbecue it for about 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. That's all it takes to cook the chicken. It's been marinating for a good hour and a half. Now you see how it's starting to brown? It's charring just a little bit. That's what I want to see. Just keep stirring it a bit. And cooking seven. Give it a toss. I've put some olive oil in there already, and now we're just gonna put some sea salt over it. And that's it. That is done. So I have the skewers all ready to go. That's 2 chicken breasts, fully marinated. And I've placed some tinfoil at the ends of my skewers because they have plastic handles. I'm ready for the barbecue. Let's get to it. Alan's got the barbecue going. It's preheating and chicken won't take long. Nice. Alan knows what he's doing. He's got a lot of experience in this. So the chicken breast won't take long, a couple of minutes. We got the table set. We're gonna have our dinner in Alan's pizza room. If you haven't seen it yet, you'll see it now. I'll show you what it looks like in there. He has a few videos out there, pizza making, dough making. He's, there he is. Hi, Alan. Hi. He loves his pizza room. Anyhow, today we're having souvlaki, chicken souvlaki, so we're all set, ready to go. This is his pizza room. There's this wood-fired oven. It's custom built. Supper served. Let's take a look and see what everything looks like. We've got our delicious rice, our mixed parsley, tomato, and peppers for the salad, homemade tzatziki without the cucumber. It tastes phenomenal, and I just took it out of the fridge, so it's nice and chilled. We have our Brussels sprouts, our baby Brussels sprouts, and Alan just took the chicken skewers off the barbecue. They're ready to go. It's probably a lot of chicken for one individual, but believe me, it'll be all eaten up. What do you think, Alan?
Absolutely.
Look at me. You're hungry, aren't you? You've been working all day in the garden. All right, so let's dig in. All right, we're gonna dig in and enjoy our chicken souvlaki dinner. I think I made a little too much rice, but that's okay. I always make a little too much of everything, really. Don't forget the tzatziki, Alan. You know what? I'm going to put a little bit of balsamic on my Brussels sprouts. Alan worked really hard today in the garden. I'm so happy he got that top garden all finished. We'll have to show the audience what it looks like now. Looks amazing. Now, you know I put on, okay, see, he knew there was green olives in the salad. I put green olives for him and black olives for me.
Took all.
Pardon?
You took all the green olives.
That's the whole idea. That's what they're for. They're for you. And
The lemon juice.
yeah, it's nice and refreshing. That's all you need. And sprinkle a little bit of sea salt if you want, or you don't have to.
That's good.
Thanks. Nice and juicy. The chicken's been marinating for quite a while. I think at least an hour, maybe even longer. So I'm going to start off with a few pieces. See how I do. And our secret the secret sauce. I love this stuff. All right. Try. Yeah, baby. It's so freaking delicious. No, it's so good. The marinade makes the dish, honestly. You follow the ingredients, let it marinate, don't rush it, put it aside, cook all your other stuff, your rice, and prepare your salads and all. And then you do the grilling at the very end. And it's just got the right amount of fresh lemon. You can really taste that lemon juice. Now remember, I added extra garlic because I love garlic. Alan likes garlic. I added a few extra cloves of garlic. I'm glad I did. It's so good. Worked hard. I'm happy because you got the garden finished up there. Thanks, Alan.
Cheers. Please subscribe, click the notification bell, leave a comment. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thank you. Bon appetit. I'm pretty proud of my tzatziki. You kind of say tzatziki.
Tzatziki.
Tzatziki and a Z.